Johnny?
Yes, it's me.
Take it away. Well, welcome to Tammy Talks.
Thank you, Tammy.
Safety word.
Do I have a safety
Yes,
word?
you
Do I
have a
need
safety
one
word.
for today?
Just asking.
Normally I don't. I'm usually so big, Tammy, that
Okay.
nobody's putting me in danger.
All right.
But I mean, we could say, ah! That's usually my safety word.
Really?
Ah! That's very clear that I'm not enjoying myself.
Safety
You know what I mean?
word, okay. So, Lady Red, she's right here on the monitor. Right here, look at that.
She was beautiful.
She's probably laughing.
Yes, she hopefully is.
She's probably laughing, eating a piece of chicken. But we got her some vegan chicken in heaven. Well, maybe she's in hell, 'cause that's where I'd be.
If you've given her vegan chicken, she's in hell.
Yeah.
Because she'd be like, fuck you, Tammy!
Oh, God, no. Well, don't worry. There's up here in heaven, there's no bodies. No bodies, just vaporous spirits doing nothing.
Fabulous.
Lady Red Couture.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Sitting
her.
up in heaven.
Sitting in heaven. Eating snacks.
Eating snacks, but not gold fruits.
Probably not. Probably not fruit at all. Gold fried chicken, gold macaroni and cheese, gold chocolate bars, gold peanut butter, gold pizza with all meat, no vegetables, and don't even think about putting any vegetables on anything that she's eating in heaven.
Oh, no vegetables. One of those.
Oh, honey, vegetables.
Did she like cilantro?
Definitely not.
No?
No.
How do you feel about cilantro?
I'm fine with it. I think I only see people on TV saying they don't like cilantro. To me, it tastes good.
Well, I can count a list of people that don't like cilantro that I know, and I'm like, what the hell? And somebody did stop liking cilantro because of COVID, because they had acquired COVID, and when their taste went out and it came back, they could not eat cilantro.
Wow.
And they used to love it before, like putting mounds and heaps.
Oh my God, the cilantro industry will never recover from COVID.
Have you ever bought cilantro from the 99-cent store?
No, but I bet it's just as good as cilantro from anywhere else.
Okay.
Is it?
You know, it's cilantro. Hey, Qween, how many years?
We did it for 8 seasons, yeah.
Yes.
8 years.
8 years. You're done?
I don't know.
Taking a hiatus?
Yeah, it's definitely on hiatus. And if people, to be honest, Tammy, the market is very crowded with people trying to talk to people from Drag Race. And I think like in the beginning, it was extremely fun and special and everyone would come on the show. And then as the show got bigger, it definitely got...
An airplane, dead airplane. Chemtrails. Not intros. McGovern.
Yes.
I forgot to say your last name. I just called you Johnny.
Well, I'm sure you can put it at the bottom of the show.
Johnny McGovern, ladies and gentlemen.
Only 15 minutes into the show, everyone. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Well, I mean, you're one of those like Cher.
Right, exactly.
Elvis.
Right, just that. I'm sure that's what it is, Tammy.
See how my eyes do this? So that's the T.
Well, what's the tea? I didn't even finish it.
Saturated market.
Oh, no, that's just one part of it. But I mean, I would like to bring it back for one final season.
Yes.
Currently, I'm so busy with Gogo for the Gold, which I'm sort of creating from the ground up.
Oh, so you created this?
Gogo for the Gold?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I created it, I directed it, I produced it,
I didn't know
wrote
all
it.
that.
Yeah. And I edited the whole season, Tammy.
Oh, wow. Look
So,
at
like,
you.
the entire show by hand was me.
All right, all right. So explain the whole synopsis.
Gogo for the Gold is a reality competition show for Go-Go Boys.
Sexy.
Right, yeah.
Sexy.
So the Go-Go Boys compete in challenges that are all related to the world of Go-Go. So like in the first season, for the first challenge is just them, like all 12 of them dancing at the exact same time to sort of be the center of attention and get the judges' attention. Then other ones, they have to go-go dance on like a tiny box and not fall off the box, or they have to perform for a tipping audience that's strange or different. So last year it was senior citizens that they had to perform
And
for.
how
do
are the
lap
senior
dances.
citizens?
They were hilarious and delightful. So it's taking its cue from Drag Race.
Hold the horn. I bet they were actually really thankful that y'all actually came in there and did the show there and gave
They
them some attention.
loved it.
Because that's a major issue, you know. I perform at these homes sometimes for people.
Do you?
Yeah, of course.
Do you sing porta potty prostitutes for the old?
Rain or shine.
Oh, so you're giving them classics.
I give them classics, and sometimes we give them hits, but the problem is with my accompanist, sometimes I go in with Michael, so he doesn't do porta potty prostitute on the guitar. It's more electronically based.
Okay, he couldn't just porta potty prostitute. I mean, I saw you kill that in London. Is that where I came to see you? I saw you in London. The kids went up for porta potty prostitute.
And you were at the time on the road with Dita.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi, Dita. She's like, I'm not watching. Love you.
Well, you know who people aren't watching is Marilyn Manson.
Oh.
Boo! There's the tea, shady lady.
Oh, okay.
So besides myself, who was your favorite guest?
Oh, gosh. Well, you were definitely up there, Tammy. I'd
Well,
say
I
you
know.
were in the top. Because, of course, I asked you, you were on more than almost anybody else.
Well, I deserve to be on there. I enjoyed being on there.
Exactly.
And we did the Christmas special.
We did the Christmas special. Now, that was something, Tammy.
A lot of fun.
The original Christmas special with so many people.
Blazing Trails.
Yeah. Well, making room for all the rest of you, darling. Keep going, children.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
I'm always about 10 years too early to things, Tammy. I had a hit music video before YouTube existed. I did a podcast starting in 2006.
So what was that
way
music
before
video for
everybody
the
else.
kids that don't know, please?
Yeah, in 2003, I had a video called Soccer Practice, which was...
Football in other countries.
Right. It was soccer practice as a metaphor for gay sex.
Okay.
And it was a really huge smash hit. I looked very different. I was thin. I wore rhinestone jeans. I had a t-shirt that said Gay Pimp in rhinestones. And the concept of the video was me appearing in the locker room and taking a sexy straight jock on a journey through homosexuality.
A sexy straight jock. You probably enticed him to the hellacious feelings of heaven.
Well, that was the concept of the video with drag queen cheerleaders, hellacious feelings of heaven, and it ended up being like a gigantic hit. It got on MTV Asia and Europe, and
See?
I spent a couple years being a pop star, which was really weird.
Tell us about being a pop star. Like Pete Burns?
Oh, okay.
Pete Burns. Knock it
I'd
out.
say Pete Burns was a lot more huge than I was, but I did travel the world for about 5 years just performing with backup dancers, and I had a whole catalog of about 5 albums worth of what I call dirty gay hits.
Right here on the green screen, well, right here on the screen, of course, we're going to show the hits.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can do some muted versions or something so that, you know, and then people will flock to you and see this pop star wonder, and maybe you can have a Renaissance tour.
I know. Well, you know, the funny thing is, Tammy, this last year, a song I recorded 10 years ago called Man Areas.
Man Areas.
And of course, you can tell I'm a classy bitch. I wrote a song called Man Areas.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. I mean, I've now made quite a lot of money off of it. But that song became a huge sound on TikTok, and now has been streamed 12 million times this year.
Did you hear that, Lucia Mendez? Maybe you should work with her. Hocus Pocus 2.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Dive in, please.
Okay, this is what we're doing. Tammy told me she was going to throw me under the bus, and here I am.
Well, hey, it won't be a thud.
It won't be a thud. It'll
And
be
they'll
a
have to
crunch
stop.
and a smush.
You'll have to stop. You'll pick it up and you'll say,
I'll do my safe word. I'll be like,
Now, back to Hocus Pocus 2.
wait, Hocus Pocus 2. I think we all know, deep in our hearts, Tammy, that Hocus Pocus 1 was not that great of a movie. It wasn't that good. We love Bette Midler, we love Kathy and Jimmy, and we love Sarah Jessica Parker, but they're not in that movie that much. You know who's in that movie? Stupid baby kids doing baby kid stuff. Okay? I do not need to see a movie for babies, and that's what Hocus Pocus 2 was. They didn't
Oh,
even bring
2 or
Thora
1?
Birch back.
I thought it was a sell for, what's that Coca-Cola water bottle? Dasani. Can we see some of those right there? Back there, Dasani. Come for us,
Dasani,
Coca-Cola.
can you get up here? Call your sister Dasani.
Thank you.
Dasani, can you have Dasani and Damani come over? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Blue ice.
Is that a drag race term?
What, blue ice?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's ice.
Uh-huh.
Ice. Not ISIS, but ice.
Right, yeah. They would tell you ice and hard ice.
You know what scene I thought was ridiculous too on Hocus Pocus 2?
What?
Was those little goddamn, the vacuum cleaner scene and then the stupid swiper thing? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of things I didn't like, and I didn't, again, most importantly, I didn't get enough Bette Midler.
Well, there you
I
have
wanted
it.
to see children acting. Did I say that already? I don't need it.
Well, that one child was a bad child actress. I did notice she's overcompensating for her child acting, which is a thing, because John Mark and I talked about that when we were doing, certain things. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because, bullying is a thing.
Yeah?
Have you been on both sides of bullying?
I'm sure I don't think I ever intentionally bullied someone as a kid, but I definitely probably was mean to someone, and then I did get into physical fights as a child.
You really like Power Rangers?
No.
Get with it, Jason.
You get with it, Tammy. Okay? I saw you playing with She-Ra dolls. Okay? They have combable hair. You're only supposed to play with He-Man.
Well, I also got an erection to Ken. How about that? So my sister ran around and told everybody. Oh,
Has happened to
so
all of us.
embarrassed. But I have a reputation.
Okay.
Town to town,
Town to town.
city to city.
City to city.
People will come up to me.
And they say,
I want to sniff you.
oh my God.
I want to smell you.
Uh-huh.
I hear you smell good.
Really? And where did that begin?
On the road.
Because as you put your head out of the bus window and your beautiful scent just played among the trees, and they said, what is that? It's Tammy Brown.
I will complain about the Greyhound. I've had to take it recently for small gigs in certain areas, rural places, so to speak. That motherfucker made me late and dropped me off right there in New York City, Terminal or whatever it's called, Terminal Express. I don't know what the fuck you call it there. What's it called? Not Grand Station.
Oh,
Ports Authority.
Port Authority. Oh,
fuck
the
that
highest
place.
caliber, Tammy. The highest caliber.
Shit, fuck my ass. Emphasize shit, fuck my ass.
Tell me more about that, Tammy. I mean, you're a mysterious enigma, but you always are hanging around with handsome men. You always have sexy guys on the beaches of Puerto Vallarta or Colombia or somewhere. Yet I don't know anything about your romantic life at all.
Well, have you done a Quebecois?
A Quebecois? I have not.
French-Canadian friends?
I mean, I do love Canada of all, and
Okay.
I love Canada, Tammy.
Tell us why.
It's cooler than here. The people are nice. There's Vancouver and Vancouver Island, two of my most favorite places in the world. I also like Canada Drag Race.
Yes.
You like
Hello,
it?
Tainomi Banks.
Tainomi.
She's one of my favorite friends. Actually, she's been on the Brown. She's been on a lot of different things. She's my friends from Vallarta.
Oh. But we never talked about your romantic love.
Well, we're getting there. I was going to finesse you into it.
I thought maybe you were tip-tapping away from the topic, Tammy.
Let me tell you what my dream is there, besides the Roadhouse on Highway 35.
I am very clear and remember very well the Roadhouse fantasy and the shows and everything that you're going to do. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so what's the romantic component? You just do the shows and you go home to a big empty house.
No, it's not going to be
there to
empty.
love you.
I'll have a closet full of things.
Oh, okay.
But not a dead body.
You're not going to pull a Dorian Corey, huh?
No Doreen Corey. Explain that story.
Doreen Corey, one of the most legendary queens of all time, as sort of forever embedded in our memory from Paris is Burning. After she passed, they found in her apartment, as they were putting away her things, a body in a trunk that had been mummified.
Was it mummified or decomposing?
I thought she
In a
had
plastic
wrapped it.
bag.
She had wrapped it. Well, I prefer to think of it as a mummy in the closet. I believe that was the New York Magazine headline, was the mummy in the drag queen's closet.
Well, I like the idea of the whole body just constantly decomposing inside the plastic and won't stop decomposing because it's plastic and breaking down and breaking down.
I mean, yeah. It was something like that, Tammy. But it had been many, many years. Apparently, she had someone who was an intruder in her home
So
who had
there
tried to
I
attack
am in
her.
my closet.
Now they'll never know the end of the story about the Dory and Corey, but go ahead.
Okay.
No.
I didn't want to get too morbid, you know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't
Death
want to get
becomes
too
her.
morbid after you were talking about the plastic and the decomposing of the body? I tried to make it a nice mummy, Tammy.
You are good. You're real good. But you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know? So.
Thank goodness.
And never trust a pretty face, because they can have a rotten heart.
That's why I look in the mirror every day and say, I don't believe you.
Safety word.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, I can't stand those phonies with their pumped lips.
Tell me more, Tammy.
Oh.
Wow, I
That's
like
for
that.
Madam the Puppet. I got to work with her this summer in Provincetown.
Madam the puppet?
Yes, Madam, Miss Madam, you know Madam.
Oh yeah.
I really like her.
I once had to compete with the puppeteer of Madam
Which
for
one?
the attentions of a young gentleman.
Oh, that happens to all of us, especially in Orange County. And they're going to take them. Close the curtain. Bye. Bye, Orange County.
See you later.
We've seen the Harvey Milk movie. Have you?
We're looking at you through binoculars.
Uh-huh.
And we're squishing you, squishing you, squishing you, squishing you, squishing you, squishing you.
Well, Jonny
Well, Tammy,
McGovern.
McGovern. First, we didn't introduce my name at all. Then we called me McGovern.
Well,
This
This
is it.
is great.
We've only known each other 10 years, Tammy, Jonny McGovern. McGovern.
McGovern.
McGovern. McGovern.
well, don't worry. You know, my real last name is Schubert, but we've heard Sherbert before.
We have, and we've heard Schubert.
There you go. Jonny McGovern, thank you so much for being part of Tammy Talks.
Thank you for this hour of weirdness.
How do you feel about being weird?
I think I've built a whole career on it.
Yeah, I prefer crazy for myself.
And you do it so well. That should be the name of your fragrance. Tammy, we need you to have a drugstore style fragrance like Liz Taylor.